The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out come the Bengals, and leading them is the same man that's led them since 2011, their second leading passer in franchise history, and that's Andy. This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. And a look now at the Cincinnati offense.
While the Bengals struggled in 2018, running back Joe Mixon certainly did not. Over 1,100 yards running the ball, caught 43 passes. Expect both of those numbers to continue to climb in his years in the NFL.
From the 27, Dalton. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. Green last year had the lowest numbers of his career output-wise, 694 yards, 6 touchdowns. But, of course, there was a reason for that. He was battling a toe injury the second half of the season. And, boy, did the Bengals miss his presence. They limped to the finish line, losing 7 of their last 8. They are happy to have him back and healthy. First and 10 for Dalton. Got his man. It's Eifert. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. And, oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Joe Mixon. Calais Campbell on the stop. On the defensive side of the football, the starting lineup now for Jacksonville. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
From the 36, Dalton. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. They look to throw on third with Dalton. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Dalton, and this is going to be incomplete. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Bullock will put this one through, and the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. So Doug Marrone's Jaguars set to take over. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
Down. 10 logo.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
Get. Ready.
No gain on the dump off. It's 2nd down. And the offensive unit now for the Jaguars.
Dede Westbrook flashed a great combination of speed, elusiveness, and hands while he was at Oklahoma, and he continues to get better and better in the NFL with Jacksonville. Had a nice season in 2018, expects to improve on that going forward.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Geno Atkins able to record his 5th sack of the season. So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Here's Williams to return. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals getting set to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. He completes it to Tate. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And connecting here with DJ Shark. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
On the ready.
57. Defense.
Throwing again on second down. Minshew. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Minshew throwing on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Had no...
Mixon with a first down carry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
You got it. You got it.
On second and a yard. Dalton, he gets this one to Boyd. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Let's go. Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. To Mixon on the check down. I call it no gain there on the first down play. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Throwing, Dalton. Open man is Uzama. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 8 yards out as they have taken the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
On for the point after is Randy Bullock. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Well, a couple of good division battles coming up in primetime this weekend, starting tonight with Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Then tomorrow on Monday night, it's the defending champs, the Patriots, on the road at MetLife Stadium to take on the Jets. 2 not to miss to close out Week 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here's Minshew, 11 yards there for Jacksonville, and a first down as well. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Looking to throw it, Minshew. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Minshew. He completes it to Westbrook. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. It'll be Minshew again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The tight end set DeValve, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? He's got his man. This is Tate. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Andy Dalton now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Dalton here from the gun. He completes it to Boyd. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The first down throw coming for Dalton. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton, he's got Green. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, as time expires in the first half. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. Now, a little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on E. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Ready?
Minshew, 1st and 10. That one complete. He finds Shark and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down. Going with Armstead, a first down carry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
60 outlaw.
They'll stay with the run and Armstead.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Out of the gun is Minshew. He's got the hook up with Conley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the...
Ready? 52. Mike 52.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Raquel Armstead, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this.
Hands up, ladies. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line.
Another chance for Dalton. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. The quick slant caught. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. Bravo.
Pull it together.
50.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Minshew sets to throw. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the
You go set. 70, Indy. Ready?
on 2nd and 2, Minshew. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
To throw again on 2nd down, Minshew. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Hey, shoot.
Off play action, it's Minshew. And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of...
He rifles one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. Defensively that time.
Now, 18 Gator. Go.
Now on 2nd and 16. Minshew. Caught here by Conley. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carlos Dunlap. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on 1st down, Minshew. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Third down, it's Armstead. Pushes him over. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there.